Hello, and welcome back to Tampa Film Podcast, episode 28, with me, Termaine Jenkins, your host, your lonely host. Didn't have a guest this week. We thought we would, but, schedules, things happen. But I am happy to be joining you on this Saturday weekend. Saturday on this October the 5th, and we're going to do something pretty interesting today. We're going to try and do a little bit of a podcast with just me and to see how that goes, because I've kind of wanted to try that, as well as the new camera angle. We still haven't gotten to the point where we switch between cameras yet. For some reason, we keep having issues. Might have to do with the camera, might have to do with the codec between the three cameras, but we will get that figured out shortly, soon enough anyways. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm going to just go ahead and just go through some local news and comment, as well as update you guys on what's happening with Tampa Film Network. What's our next release going to be? We've had 2 within the last 2 weeks. We're expecting to have 3. We just had a little mix up with the schedule this weekend, so I'm supposed to be getting some a cut of Good Friends out today. Well, I guess we're just going to get back to work right after this and try to have it out tomorrow, because it wasn't really ready today. But the whole idea behind what we're doing now with editing anyways is just to export whatever is on the timeline. So whatever we have tomorrow, by the time we hit our deadline, this is the rush cut or the deadline cut, whatever you want to call it. You will get to see it. And we'll talk a little bit more about that today. But first, let's get to our first story. By the way, first of all, thank you for watching. Like the video, share it, and that's it. Thanks. Don't need any money or anything like that. Let me get my thing up real quick. Bring that over on this screen here. For those who don't know, we're using OBS, which is Open Broadcast Studio. It's a free software, which a lot of people, if you don't know about it and you want to get into streaming, we highly recommend it. It is free. It has tons of features and things like that. Just trying to get our first story up here. Here it is. Open it. Here we go. Okay. Now, most people won't have heard of this story, but there is this issue going on with Avid Media Composer, which for editors, if you don't know, this is like the main industry standard film editing software that people have been using in Hollywood for years. Something other than, something more prosumer like Adobe Premiere or Final Cut and other things like Sony Vegas Pro. These are some hit film. These are more, independent level programs that independent filmmakers have been using for many, many years. And, Adobe is really so good that the pros in Hollywood use it as well. But what's been there the longest and what's been kind of the more well-known industry standard is Avid Media Composer. But there was an issue where everyone who was using Avid, if they updated their Google Chrome browser, their computer got stuck in an endless loop of restarting, and it just crashed the computer, or when they went to reboot the computer, it just wouldn't reboot correctly. So that happened. So according to IndieWire, Google Chrome update caused the shutdown of MacBook Pros running Avid across Hollywood. Let's see. It impacts those who have disabled system integrity protection on their Macs. which is something that's used by Avid users to enable third-party video cards. So I guess with the integrity on, I guess you can only use Mac's video cards, but with it off, you can start to use some third-party equipment and hardware.
You have 100% of backup left.
Thank you. So the root cause for the reboot issue affecting some Avid Media Composer users, I guess it wasn't all of them, is unrelated to Avid software. I had to confirm that first. The company confirmed Wednesday morning the issue, which had impacted film and TV post-production, stems from the Chrome update that may have shipped with a bug that damages the file system on Microsoft machines, Mac OS machines. That's very interesting. Google pulled the update and provided instructions for impacted users. It affects only users running older versions of Mac OS who have disabled system integrity protection. A move, while not recommended by Apple, is used by some Avid users to enable third-party video cards. So, like I was saying, that's important that Google has acknowledged that they are the ones who are kind of responsible for that, because they gave instructions for how to fix it and they pulled the thing. Avid is pleased that the reboot issue facing some customers is solved, and while Avid products are not the root cause, we are keeping an intense focus on bringing all of our customers back online and back to work, said the CEO Jeff Rosica. Well, that is very unfortunate. Oh, here's a message from him. I hope it's short. Maybe I can play it. That's unfortunate. Luckily, we in Tampa Film Network use Adobe, and we have not had that issue. Oh, look at this. Monica wrote, "Do not shut down your Avid systems. Some kind of virus is attacking Avids around Los Angeles." I'm not making this up. Michael writes, "Happened to our whole team on Modern Family." Holy shit. And our vendor is Moviola. It's all systems there and other vendors. It's an OS issue. Key is if you see VAR folder in the Mac HD icon, lots of misinformation, but hopeful more info to come next day. So they're filming Modern Family. The post-production team is there, and all their shit starts to shut down. That is crazy. Okay, so I can see that this article has been updated. So it was written as the problem was happening, and now that it's solved, mostly, they've added some updated information. But they've written it like, while we figure this out, don't shut down your computer. So there's some old info here. And our date for this story is September the 24th. Okay, a little while ago. And it's by Chris Lindell of IndieWire. I want to play the video just to see what the guy said. Let me see what happens here. Oops. Now you guys know why I'm so chilled out. This is not from the video.
Google 88 degrees in Tampa, mostly cloudy.
Turn this down. Forgive me for being slow. This is kind of a new thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that to play. should be working, but it's not. Anyways, so interesting story for Avid Media Composer users out there. If you are in the Tampa Bay area and you're using Avid Media Pro and you don't know why your computer just suddenly shut down and when you try to reboot it, it just gets stuck in an endless loop, this could be your issue. So just keep that in mind going forward. There is a fix. Just Google it. And yeah, good luck with that. Let's see. Okay. So there is a new group. Actually, I'm involved with this. And it is inspired by Tampa Film Network's audio team, where we created a group just for the audio people for Tampa Film Network to just kind of be a team and work on audio related issues. Some people joined the team thinking that, it was like a meetup group, and, they wanted to, they wanted to network, and that's not what the group was for. So I thought it was a good idea to have a group to network, as well as somebody who suggested it. So, we just made a separate group that's just for networking, or whatever you want to do. You can go there to hire some audio people too. Let me switch the screen so you guys can see. There we go. No. Huh. Get rid of the wrong screen over there. Give me 1 second, folks. I want to be able to do this right, because it's I like to pretend I'm a professional. Just give me 1 second. I know what to do. I told you guys I would get that solved. So now you can see what I can see. So basically, this is the group. It's on Facebook. Let me show you how to find it. Just as if you're just cruising the web yourself, and you want to just find it the way just normally, right? You just go up to you go to Facebook. You go up to your search bar. You live in Tampa or somewhere near Tampa. You type in sound mixers, or actually the name of the group is Sound Recorders and Mixers Filmmaking Tampa. So the reason we put the title of the group like that is so that you can kind of find the group just with a few of those keywords: sound recorders, sound mixers, Tampa. Put them together in the search bar. You should get the top hit, which is the name of this new group called Sound Recorders and Mixers Filmmaking Tampa, Florida. It's got a few members already, but it's just for your sound people. So all you production sound folks who, it sounds like I'm hearing a echo of myself. So all you production sound folks who hold the boom pole with the microphone, with the headphones, or you mix, or you do both at the same time, or you work on post-production sound, this group is for you. And yeah, so it's the cool thing is when you sign up to join the group, it asks you the 3 questions like some of those groups on Facebooks do. It'll ask you like your level of experience and equipment. Like there's like a beginning, intermediate, professional, completely newbie level, and it kind of gives people an idea of how you want to interact with the group. If you're a complete newbie, you're looking to learn some things, and people can kind of give you some tips and things. And if you're professional, maybe you were there to get hired. One of the questions is, are you joining as a member, as an audio person, somebody looking to hire an audio person? Are you joining as a specialist, or are you a filmmaker with some audio skills? you know. So it'll kind of, it's there for people to interact with audio folks, you know. And what I hope to do as an audio person myself, because that's kind of my main contribution to filmmaking when we actually go out and film things. I hope that I can learn, you know, some of the things that I don't know. Excuse me, sorry for that noise. While I adjust the mic, some of the things I don't know, having to do with some in-depth knowledge about sound waves and things like that. Otherwise, I've got some basic knowledge for production sound mixing. I'm there. In fact, I posted in a group. There we go. Just a picture of myself doing some sound work, you know, proving my legitimacy. This is us when we were filming Good Friends. We're inside. I'm just holding the pistol grip for the mic. This is us shooting downtown, and I've got the boom pole. You know, we're just getting ready. You know, look at that smile. Look at that smile. But yeah, if you're a sound person and you want to get involved with, or you know, even if you want to get into sound, this would be a good group for you to join, because we can answer questions about, you know, what kind of gear should I start out with? You know, I'm a new person. I've got maybe $300 to spend. Well, we can be like, oh, okay. Well, when we started off, you know, I bought this microphone, or I bought this recorder, or I got, you know, this boom pole, and you know, we can help you get started. And if you're looking to hire someone who's a expert in audio, you know, there's a group where you can find someone to participate in your project or hire. So very, very simple concept, of course. Anyways, back to, see if we can switch this back to what it was a second ago. Yes, there we go. Now you can see my face again. Anyways. Close the other things while I'm opening new stuff. Okay, so another thing is the iHorror Festival is starting. It's actually this weekend, I believe. So Blue Bison Media posted on their Instagram the trailer part B for the iHorror Film Fest this Saturday. They posted a day ago, so that means it's happening today. And I guess I don't know how many days this thing is, but let's see if we can get the thing to play. Let's see if I can turn this music off. It's a little unprofessional, right? For some reason, we can't hear it. Oh, shit. Sorry. All right, we're going to have to play that again because it actually looks like a pretty badass trailer. And want to hear it from the beginning. And full screen. All right, here we go. This is from Blue Bison Media on Instagram. That's kind of a cool shot. Goats always freak me out. It's their square or rectangular eyes. Is that Michelle Yeager? I believe so. I think I recognized a couple faces there. I think I saw Lexi Ballestieri, and Michelle Yeager. So let me see what the date is for this film festival. Film Freeway. Let's see what our date is. We'll pull it up right here. iHorror. Oh, let me see if I can transfer the URL. I'm using you guys to experiment. Here we go. Send to TFN desktop. Come up. Didn't come up. Oh well. iHorror. Let's go ahead and just get the info on this right now. Alright, so this is coming from Film Freeway, the iHorror Film Festival. You know, we got the Creature feature just wrapped up last weekend too. We'll get to that in a second. Alright, Premiere Horror Short Film Festival. iHorror Film Fest celebrates the genre of horror and filmmakers behind it in a way unlike any other. Okay? It's for shorts under 30 minutes. Let's see if we got any dates here. Of course, we got our traditional award categories: Best Film, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, Makeup, Cinematography, all the goods. Alright, so looks like this year it was feature film anthology. Multiple films, 5 to 7, will be selected to be part of an anthology feature. Oh, it looks like they were trying to make a feature out of a few shorts. That was something we were looking into a while ago. These films will also screen at the official iHorror Film Fest. Okay, so it's a competition, but they're also making something to send out to rules and terms. Where's the date? What date? It's planned at the Cuban Club, okay. I don't see a date and time. It's been running for 3 years. Maybe it's on their Twitter. Well, it'll let you tweet, but it's not showing. There's got to be some more info on this thing. It's the reviews, tickets. Entries are closed. Here we go. Here we go. Ticket sales end on the 5th. Well, today is the 5th, I believe. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think they're screening today. Ticket sales end today. Price is $50. Best value plus the after party is $50 at least. All day pass $35. Okay. Bay Area block price $10. Block B, so they got it broken up into blocks. So the Bay Area one is 10, Block B is 10, Block C is 10. Filmmaker talk with Dan Myrick and Jeffrey Reddick. Okay, $10 for that. Block D, $10. So it seems like whatever block of films you want to watch is $10. Or you can just do the all-day pass for $35. And it looks like that, I don't know if that includes the filmmaker talk. I would assume it does. And then the after party, if you just want to go to that, was $20. But so there's one price that just encompasses everything, and that's the all-day plus after party for $50. So that is the best option to cover everything. But they're doing it today, so if you've got nothing to do for the rest of today, you might want to get down there. Sales have ended. Oops. So, Dorp fee? I don't know. Yeah. So that's the iHorror Film Festival. I actually have not heard of that one. But it's been going for 3 years. Going strong for 3 years. Let me add this to the tab here. Okay. Let's get to fourth story here. All right. All right. So, I guess it's okay to bring back my music, by the way. There we go. All right. This is our story. It's Anthony Caban's reaction to Joker, the new movie with Joaquin Phoenix. All right. Anthony Caban says, "Oh, you guys got to see this." Can I show you? Here we go. Anthony Caban says, "Joker is a fucking masterpiece. It's disturbing, batshit insane, and very emotional. Joaquin Phoenix nailed it. Loved every minute of it from beginning to end. Congrats to Todd Phillips for directing the hell out of this film. Go see this film, guys." Hey, if Anthony says it, it must be legit. So that is awesome. I've been interested in seeing that movie, but I just have a hard time getting to the theaters these days. I work a lot. And then I got to come here and do the podcast to tell you guys about this. But, yeah, that's awesome. We'll see if we can get Anthony on. We had somebody scheduled today, but it fell through. We'll see if we can get somebody on. We might get somebody on tomorrow. We'll see. 2 podcasts in 1 weekend. That'd be cool. All right, and our last story here will be... Okay, this is info on the Creature Feature. All right, so this is the Creature Feature competition for those of you who saw episode 27. The director of the Creature Feature competition, Monique Gugino, or Monique Correa, for those who might have seen her name online. She was here and she was telling us about the Creature Feature, and it was just getting started then. I think it just wrapped. Let me see here. Let's see what the dates here. All right, so it kicked off on September the 14th. Okay. And with this competition, it has 2 weeks of competition time. So you get 2 weeks to make a film. It's over now, in case people were wondering. All the films are to be submitted through Film Freeway by 8 p.m. on the 29th. Of course, that was the last weekend. So we are post 1 weekend from wrapping up that competition, and if you participated, congratulations. A part of what you did, what you paid for, went to Kids and Canines, the charity that they are associated with, where they have kids work with dogs and train dogs to be service dogs for people who need them. So that all those proceeds went to a good cause. That's awesome. Now this competition, like others, has award categories. So best picture, here we go. So we got your best film. You get a trophy if you win, by the way. Best performance, best script, best cinematography, best editing, best creature, which is the whole theme of the Creature Feature. And let's see when the screening is, because it finished last weekend. I'm sure they're going through all the films and just trying to get a date nailed down. Let me see if they have one here. Okay, so films to be shown, it says to be decided, so TBD. Each film entry will receive 2 free tickets to attend the festival. Oh, that's nice. All right, so every team gets 2 free tickets. You can invite your friends, family. Let me see if they have the ticket prices up here yet. I don't see ticket prices yet, but the whole thing is done. So that's cool. This is similar to the iHorror Movie Festival, where this is horror. Well, it's a creature genre. So what makes this special is there's got to be a creature, and I guess you choose whatever you want your creature to be. Creature assigned must be a major part of the film. Oh, I guess they picked the creature or something. I remember what she was saying when she was here. It could be a werewolf. It could be a vampire. It could be anything that's technically a creature. Before the event, you can organize crew. All this is really good. So they don't have a date for the a date posted for the competition or for the screening yet. Let me see if they have tickets. Oh, they do have a date. I'm sorry. We have a screening date here. Yes, we got 2 days. We got October the 18th and October the 19th. So that's probably the weekend. It's a couple weeks from now. Okay, that's Friday and Saturday. Okay, so 18th. It's a Friday, 19th to Saturday. Oh, that's a good price. So $13 to go see the films. Okay, nice. Simple. Okay, you can pick them up at the entrance. You can get them here too, I think, right? Yeah, you can get them here. So you get your tickets. Don't miss the Creature Feature screening of all the films that were shot for the Creature Feature within 2 weeks by all the teams. Congratulations to all the teams who participated. The awards ceremony, I guess, will be after the screening, I think. But anyways, that's the screenings. $13. Cough it up, folks. It's for a good cause. Congratulations, Monique Gugino. Another successful one. And that's what we got today. Let me check something else out real quick. Let's see what's going on in a couple of the other groups. Let's go to this Film Society. Tampa Film Society. Just to see if there's anything interesting in the last 24 hours or so. See if there's anything I might have missed. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to see if they got auditions posted in the other group. If you're an actor, you know, you got to be involved with every acting group locally to see how many see what auditions are available. We're in the age of Facebook now, so you know it's not just about Backstage or whatever platform people use now to post casting notices. People just post it on Facebook. I remember when I was seeing messages about like, oh, really we're doing casting notices on Facebook now. You know, there's that old school reaction to new stuff being done a new way. Let's see. I think this is old. Thank you letter from the first scholarship recipient. Okay, so Tampa Film Society's doing scholarships, right? I remember seeing that. So this is why we started the scholarship fund and why we contribute to continue to ask for donations so that we can help another student further his or her education. Please consider donating to this worthwhile cause. All right, and that's Miss Ellen Shore. That's the recipient for the scholarship there. I wonder, is it for actors, filmmakers? It's called the Tampa Bay Film Society TV/film/TV/digital scholarship award. Makes sense. Deeply appreciative of your generous financial support, and I am sincerely honored to have been chosen. So this is from the recipient, Jemiah Brooks. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations to you for getting that scholarship. That's awesome. So I'm not sure if this is if it has to be for acting, directing, or anything, but I'm just gonna guess that it's film related. Let's see what else we got here. Judy Baker. Got somebody painting something. Richard, short film Lollipop. That is from Jared's stuff. That's from Raised on Media. That's a character. Maybe that's a spinoff that they're doing. Ricardo Stewart. Hey guys, my name is Ricardo Stewart, and I'm producing a short film called Lollipop. Okay, the production is based in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area, and we started shooting in January. Oh, it's already got started. This was posted 5 hours ago, by the way.
You have 100% of backup left.
Sorry about that. So we have a film campaign on Indiegogo, and if you guys can donate, that's cool. If not, please share it with your friends. All love. Cool. So they're trying to raise some money. Ellen says they need a gaffer for a short film from Tampa Bay Film Society. Shoot date is, wait, is that from the group? Need a gaffer for a short film from the Tampa Bay Film Society. Okay, well, it sounds like they might be producing their own stuff, which is good. I think a lot more people should be doing that. Let's see. I got the contact info there. So if you're a gaffer, this is posted yesterday at 1:54 p.m. So this is fresh. Are you looking to improve your voice? Call today for a free singing lesson. Okay. You know, one of the things I want to do with this studio is do some audio recording, some voiceover. I think that would be pretty fun to do. We had some cool ideas a while back about, you know, people working at a call center that was kind of a shifty, non-legit call center. And we had some ideas about making it mostly just audio-based, where you can hear the conversations that take place, and it would just be really funny interactions, like either customer service, like bad customer service interactions or something. But you would listen to it. We wouldn't really focus on filming anything. It would just be you hear the conversations, and so this would just be like a voice acting opportunity where actors would create characters of bad customer service reps or customers, and they just act out, you know, these calls. So I think that might be something we'll look at doing in the future. Anyways, let's get back over here. What time is it? It's 5:59. Okay. All right. Now, one thing I've been wanting to check out is this show right here. It looks like a film. It looks like a late night TV show based like about filmmaking. And it's by this guy, Gus Molasses. It's called At the Movies with Gus Molasses. Oh, is somebody messaging? I'm sorry if I'm missing messages, by the way. I haven't been looking at the stream. So some of you guys might be like, why isn't he saying anything? My bad, I wasn't looking. I'm trying to get that up in a second. But anyways, yeah, it's called At the Movies with Gus Molasses, right? And it looks like every episode starts with like a movie clip, and then he comes on and he talks about something. Let's see what they posted. This was posted yesterday at noon, or at 12 a.m. I'm going to play it. Let me turn the music down for a second.
Time is 6 p.m.
All right. Okay.
Productions where we're shooting this show. But 1941, on this date, October 3rd, the Maltese Falcon premiered, the great Humphrey Bogart. Wow. To this day, and Kenny DeCamp sent me that little bit of information. I had forgotten that. I love the opening. I love this guest over here, Roxy Baker. You're here for approximately 13 and a half minutes. And then you're heading to see, I'm going to give a shameless plug to our boys over at Boys and Girls at Cinebistro.
Sure.
Looks like he's in
You've seen Joker.
Sarasota.
Are you afraid of that movie at all?
I am afraid of that movie.
Why are you afraid?
I'm afraid it's going to be all disturbing and no lightness, which you've
No
got to
light-
have. You've got to have levity, right? We talked about
You
that.
got to have levity.
With
have to
you talked about that
juxtaposition.
with Judy.
Yeah, I saw Judy. I want to talk to you
Right.
about Judy Garland. This show tonight, unfortunately, Jackie Otto Giacola from the executive director from the Cat Depot, who does great work around town here, adopting kitty cats, and it's wonderful.
It looks
It's
like a
supposed to be
30-minute
under the
show.
weather. She send a video. We're going to show a little video. They get a lot of events coming
I'm
up.
gonna
They're
like it,
doing some things.
even though I haven't watched the whole thing. Let's go to the middle, see what they're talking.
Nice.
Anyway,
I like his
that's
set.
a great cause. There's a lot of things going on, and Jackie will be back, and they're talking about doing a show here. So we want, cat adoptions is a way to connect with these. I tell you what, when you see a little cat like that, it's hard to turn them down.
And I haven't been to the Modern. I heard it's gorgeous there.
The Modern, it's
Yeah.
that's spectacular on
October 29th. Yeah.
Yes, so that's cool.
Let's see what. Let's go in a little bit. So we got obviously some kind of classic film footage. Now this is from Fandango movie clips. And skipping forward just a little bit.
I gotta tell you, you get thrills and chills when you see John Ford direct, and on the big screen, 6 o'clock this
So we got a
Saturday,
new guest there.
Cinematheque
This is
Christmas
cool.
film.
It's really cool. It feels like a late night TV show. Us being in filmmaking, we would be interested in that. So that's cool. So check this out. If you want to see it, it's called At the Movies with Gus Molasses. So you just go on Facebook, search that. I'm not sure if they have the same thing on YouTube or anywhere else, but it's definitely on Facebook. A lot of stuff is going directly to Facebook nowadays. Facebook's algorithm just seems to favor Facebook stuff now. And, just in an effort to get more exposure and more views, a lot of us will either post to Facebook at the same time as we're going to traditional places like YouTube, Twitch, or other places, or instead of, because Facebook is a huge platform, obviously, 2 billion users. A lot of people are on it. So, it may not be as well established as YouTube, but it can be just as effective with reaching a huge number of people. So that's really cool. Let's see here. Now, what I wanted to do was just talk about what Tampa Film Network has been doing with editing process, but I wanted to talk about that with a guest. So I believe what we're going to do is cut that part of the podcast short, and we'll wait until we have either Ruth or Kamari or someone to kind of come on and talk with me about it. It's kind of an interactive kind of thing. But other than that, so we have Good Friends is our next cut coming out. So what's going to happen is our deadline will be tomorrow, I think at 8 or like 10 p.m. or something like that. If we haven't already released something before we do, if we have a podcast tomorrow, I'm still messaging people about it. If we haven't already released something, we'll release it by then. So by 10 p.m. tomorrow, it'll just be whatever is available on the timeline at the time. So if you participated in the short film Good Friends, you will finally get to see some of that coming together. Of course, now what I've been saying to people is we call this a rush cut. Not rough cut, so I'm not mispronouncing that word. What it just means is it's a rough cut, but done by a deadline. So whatever we have on the timeline will be released, and whatever we release, you are able to download and use at will. So if you're an actor, if you're a cinematographer, if you did anything with that project and you've been waiting to use it for your demo reel or anything like that, you are okay to do it when we release it. And so us releasing this rush cut, even though it's not how we want it to be in the final form, you can use that. Also worth noting is just like with the park bench scenes that we released already, if you're in any of the particular teams, so like the acting team, not only do they have the rush cut, but they actually have a link to the library that we copied onto like Google Drive or whatever. And so what happens is they have all the takes. So all the shots that we did, they can download any of those shots, even the ones we didn't use or didn't look good. So once we give you something, once we release it, it's yours to do with whatever you want. Just don't make any money off of it. I will say that. The only thing you can't do is take something that we made for free and we didn't raise any money for, and we're not making money on ourselves, and then all of a sudden you're the one person out of the community and you're making money off of it. That would not be fair. If we were to make money off of it.
87 degrees in Tampa, mostly cloudy.
Thank you for the update. If and when we get to the point where we do start to maybe service a client, or we start to provide some programming, and we get in a groove where we're actually able to release things on a timely fashion and it's good enough, and we start to actually sell it and make money off of it, we have kind of a principle where everyone will make the same thing. Just like everyone is expected to contribute creatively to projects, we'll make it so that, hey, if you're an actor, you're going to get a fair, even split of whatever revenue we get from, selling to whoever. So that's how we look at it. That's why we would have an issue if for whatever reason, something that we released and everyone understood would be done for free and we're not making any money off of it. We find, we're going to Walmart or something, there's like a DVD and it's like part of it or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just pointing that out. But anyways, so look forward to Good Friends. That's different from Park Bench, which is a scene, which is something we do in class. We film it and you can use it for your demo reel. Short film, the Good Friends is actual short film. So it's putting the scenes together. It's telling a story in a more complete way. And I'm really excited about it because I think we got some really good stuff. Of course we had some issues, but we mostly have those solved. So I'm actually excited to go and finish helping getting that done. So I don't have anything else today. We may have a podcast tomorrow where I actually have a guest since it fell through today. If you have any questions about anything, if you want to be on the podcast, or if you have a topic that you would like us to cover, or if you have any questions that we can answer by the next podcast, please go ahead and either comment. Just comment whatever you want to do. If you want to be on the show, comment, because that's direct. We'll look at the comments and stuff. You can always email us at Tampa Film Networks with the S at gmail.com or message the page. But you know what? Just comment. Comment that you want to be on the show. Comment that you want us to talk about the lighting process or the editing process or something of that nature, or comment that you want us to have a particular person on the show. Tag a person that you would like to have on the podcast and whatever questions you may have, and we'll just do that from the comment sections. That's very simple, right? It's very simple. Of course, share this video, like it, follow us on every platform, not just Facebook. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch. We're twitching. And I think we also have a Vimeo. But we're most active on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I will catch you later. Termaine Jenkins signing off. It didn't do the off thing, so I'm just going to go and manually do that now. Thanks a lot, folks.